I'm Joan London. Welcome to DirectTV Hometown Heroes. We travel all over America to communities large and small to find stories about DirectTV subscribers who perform extraordinary acts of kindness and courage every day.
I don't expect perfection.
Tonight, the story of a San Diego man who helps troubled people reclaim their lives in a unique and compelling way.
I swear to God, I will send you all home. I don't get paid by the head. Because right now, whatever's going on in this room, in my opinion, is a lie. Do I look like an officer? Do I act like an officer?
We begin tonight with a powerful story about personal transformation. 20 years ago, the man you're about to meet nearly committed suicide. Correspondent Grant Goodeve introduces us to Scott Silverman, who, after being given a second chance at life, now gives others that same chance.
San Diego, California. It's known as America's finest city. But it also has a homeless population of nearly 10,000 people, and thousands more on probation or parole. Many of them just need a second chance. This man gives it to them.
Right here, right now, is where you have to start practicing what you want to do the rest of your life.
His name is Scott Silverman, and he doesn't always play nice.
You know, I watched you all come in. How many of you smiled at me? 95% of you did not even look at me, let alone smile at me.
Scott is the founder of Second Chance, a nonprofit organization that uses intensive instruction to prepare more than 20,000 people for re-entering society.
I swear to God, I will send you all home. I don't get paid by the head. If only one person graduates, so I will have done my job.
Scott was very intimidating at first. It's not easy looking at your faults, but that's what they're supposed to do.
They toughen you up to where you're able to accept what comes your way, you know?
What I do is help provide job opportunities and affordable housing for people that are chronically unemployed, the hardest to employ, never been employed, and some of the biggest knuckleheads you can find in the community.
Scott told me his hard-nosed approach has its roots in his own dramatic backstory.
All right, let's take a 15-minute break. You're all green-lighted, good to go. We'll finish the day.
23 years ago, after 2 decades of substance abuse, he nearly ended his own life by jumping out of a skyscraper.
I sat on the windowsill, took a deep breath, and I said, you know, 2-3 inches back, I make a fall. There's no way I'm surviving it. There won't be any pain. It'll all be over with. And as I'm pushing myself out the ledge, the guy's office I'm in walks in. He says, what are you doing? You're going to fall out the window. I mean, divine intervention.
To this day, do you know what might have happened if he hadn't walked in?
Oh, I know we wouldn't be sitting here talking.
Is that right?
No, I'm certain of that. I was ready to end my life.
Instead, Scott went into rehab and decided to devote his life to helping others get what he'd gotten, a second chance at life.
You have a motto for your work at Second Chance.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that?
It's called Tell Me No, I Dare You. When you're trying to help people, you hear no a lot. And actually, the people we serve, when they're trying to get help, they hear no a lot. So the whole concept is how to take no and turn it into a yes.
Second Chance turns no's into yeses by providing job readiness training, housing for sober living, and mental health and employment support for people ready to turn their lives around.
Well, this is where we have all of our computers, and what we do in here is we give everybody access to the internet. They can do job search. They can do their resume cover letters here on word processing software, and by having access to the internet, they can find out where the leads might be, and then follow up, and they can get emails from employers, communicate back and forth. So this gives them an opportunity to have another mechanism for communication. Their truth, your truth, and the truth.
Though they follow up with each graduate for 2 years, the main process only takes 3 weeks. And it all begins with mandatory enrollment in a job-seeking program called Strive. Support and training result in valuable employees.
Now, I don't expect perfection. And I told you when I met you, I'm looking for baby steps.
Then there's 120 hours of classroom study.
During that 3 weeks, we teach people how to keep a job, how to be successful in the interview process, how to develop the proper eye contact and the smile and what to say, how to hear a question, how to answer it correctly, and how to speak to what it is they really want to do. Let's go back to work.
After that, each Second Chance student is given a professional wardrobe.
Try that on.
We talk about the dressing for success, and we talk about how important it is to look professional.
That's perfect.
You like that? Even
Nice
to the
color.
shoes.
How do you feel in it?
I feel real confident.
Do you?
It feels comfortable.
Nice job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Common respect. That's what you've been learning the past 2 weeks.
All along, there's guidance, input, and feedback from Scott and his staff.
Is he trying to really go over the top with me? Is he really serious?
Sam Hinkle came to Second Chance after spending years in prison and on drugs. At first, he doubted the program could help him.
My life was so messed up that, I mean, it's taken years to get it this messed up. What can these people possibly do in 3 weeks that I haven't been able to do in 43 years? I mean, that was my idea.
While attending the program, Sam, like dozens of other students, has been living in an apartment provided by Second Chance.
This is my living area. It's pretty simple. It's got a bathroom over there. It's not too much space, but the accommodations are wonderful. Nice firm bed, TV. It's comfortable. It's real nice here.
Hang on a second. What did you just hear in his voice?
As he neared graduation, Sam told me that Scott has given him an opportunity for a new life.
If it wasn't for Second Chance, I would probably be under the 17th Street Bridge. That was where I lived before I went to jail. And I didn't have a place to go.
Jennifer Hidey graduated from Second Chance in 2005. Soon after, she got a job here at NASCO, a division of General Dynamics.
I'm the lead man for the receiving area. I offload containers when they come in, record them in our logbooks, and then I receive the material.
Jennifer's come a long way since those very first days here at the warehouse. She now can tell you what part goes on what part of the ship, how many of them we got, and where they are. She's learned a lot. Jennifer's done a great job.
I love it. I wouldn't trade this job for nothing.
A steady job, a nice apartment, a better life. Jennifer says it's all thanks to Second Chance.
If I hadn't gone through Second Chance, I probably wouldn't have been able to handle this much responsibility because they've made me believe that I could do more with myself than I had thought I could do with myself. So yeah, I'm glad I went through the program. They've helped me out a lot.
For Scott, stories like Jennifer's make it all worthwhile. And every 3 weeks, he sends another class full of people just like her on their way.
What is it like to see someone come through and graduate?
A grown person, they've been institutionalized 25 years of their life. And they're 47 years old, and they've never graduated from anything in their life. And today they're graduating from something for the first time. I can't think of any other moment throughout the day, week, or month, or year that makes me feel more special.
Sam Hinkle.
Today is special for Sam Hinkle. He's getting his diploma and embarking on his new beginning.
I see myself in the future with a family. I see myself gainfully employed. But even more than that, I see myself as a contributing member of society, giving back, doing the things that I never could do before.
For the last 15 years, there have been nearly 25,000 graduates just like Sam. People who needed a second chance and got it, thanks to Scott.
Scott plays a big role. I mean, he has an outlook, he has plans. People think that they can't achieve goals in their life when they can. He helps you do it.
He's a wonderful mentor. I mean, if there was somebody that I could emulate, he would be a wonderful person to try to model after because he's passionate about what he does, and what he does is effective. And he won't take no for an answer, and I admire that.
So what do you say to someone who calls you a hero?
I say, stop it. When they come in with all this stuff and their anger and frustration, and they transform, they get a job, they go back into the world, they get their family together again, they're my heroes. Someone who can go from absolutely zero and then grow to something, make the commitments, get it done, they're heroes.
Scott recently wrote a book about his experiences called Tell Me No, I Dare You. For every book he sells, he's donating $1 to Second Chance. His unwavering commitment to people who just need a second chance makes Scott Silverman of DirectTV hometown hero.